Welcome to St Helens.
I wish I could bottle your passion.
The new home of MD Creatives. We are a family. We have an open door policy and all are welcome. We made our way to St Helens at the back end of 2018. Really feels like home. The sense of community here really fits with the values of who we are as an organisation. We sent out a blanket email when we arrived, telling people what I do, who I am, what I hope to achieve here, and finding out about the community, and this place was the first stop. And the biggest stop, I met an amazing man called Ron, who runs this place, and this place is a world of knowledge of trying to find out anything about St Helens and its grassroots. It's all inside here at the World of Glass. I believe that we all start as a blank canvas, but at any point in our lives that we can repaint that canvas. So we operate as an open door policy. Anyone of anywhere, of any age, can walk through our door and access support and free activities, whether it's performing arts, behind the scenes, DJing, hairdressing. It's all inside this building, and thanks to some massive support from ODs and O2 Rainford Communications Plus, that's really underpinned what we do here. Most importantly, what we're creating here is a safe space for people to be themselves. That is the main thing of what we want to do. Forget the qualifications and the experience and all the great shows. It's that anyone can walk through this door and feel in a safe space. So we've called this our hub, and one of the main things that brought us here was our partnership with Rainford High. So we deliver our performing arts BTEC in collaboration with them in a completely different way than what you'd expect it to be. It's about being on the job, getting that real practical experience of real life industry and what it's like to work in our sector. We'd go and give all these talks at schools and say, we're MD Productions, and we'd say, Britain's Got Talent and everything else, and they'd go, this is amazing. But at the end of it, people go, but we don't dance. And I'd be like, that you're missing the point. That the dance is just, that was my tool, and it still is my absolute love in what we do. But there's actually a place for everyone, for us to get up on that stage. I designed my own style of dance, which is the Deforo technique. So we use that influence of them artists that I aspire to be like or inspired by. That there's just like a rawness to what they do when they perform. If you bring that into a current world of the likes of Beyonce, yes, there's a structure around them of some train, but it's like this raw fire. So when I teach our dancers, I like them to tap into that around the whole, academy here. Yes, we've got different disciplines that they can study in. I think it's completely important that they get a whole rounded approach to dance. When we came to St Helens and we worked with the council, one of the first things we done was work on a decade of dream to celebrate this huge, amazing structure. We just use creativity as the tool and platform to voice what we're saying or engage, but that mindset should and could be applied to everything. I always go to If by Janet Jackson, and just recently, she'd recognised me performing it and had me on her Twitter, which was unbelievable. When I want someone to be a company dancer for me, I will give them that choreo that it's very inspired by her video, and then I've got my own twist on it. I'll know that I can work with this dancer at that level if you feel there's like a connection in it. We can use that creative flair to energise and bring about culture, when we look at the sector that we work in. We used another fantastic location here in the town centre, a nightclub called the Imperial, but within that complex there's like the Secret Gin Garden and Cork and Dough. There's many different venues inside one place. Can't express enough about how much I love it. Everything is within walking distance. One of the first things we done here was we done a lip sync for your life battle. So this was about, we got local businesses to become the acts. You talk about dreams, and Steve Prescott, his drive and determination is something I've come to respect and admire since I've come to St Helens and got an understanding, and the work that the foundation does is amazing. Let's bring the whole city region together with what's the cultural offer? a hope and a dream of ours of looking out to the future in a creative world full of love, colour, imagination, all people across the city region and wider beyond, you know, coming together in diverse cultures. And I believe that we all learn in different ways, and that should be celebrated. And I just feel creativity is the tool to do that. So, you know, here in St Helens, dream, believe and achieve, and the dream is here, you know, right behind us. So to anyone who walks through our doors, take that and run with it.